This channel is proudly sponsored by Shades of Vengeance. They bring to you Era Friction, a tabletop RPG where you are the ultimate action hero, harnessing the power of movie continuity errors to save the day. You will find the link to the Kickstarter in the description and in the pinned comment. This channel is also proudly sponsored by Dead Tree Studios, the publishers and developers of Dames of Asstoria, a tabletop RPG where you play as monster girls, experiencing high adventure in a world that doesn't fully accept them. They have recently released Uncharted Seas, a pseudo-historical RPG of maritime explorations in the Age of Discovery. You will find the link in the description and in the pinned comment, and make sure that you check out their contest as well. Hi! Welcome to this part of my review featuring Mörk Själ. If you haven't seen part 1 of my review, featuring this tabletop RPG of Soulslike Roleplaying, please check out the playlist in the description below. This time we are going to talk about playing the game. For a game that presents itself as a game that doesn't teach others how to get into tabletop RPGs, in a few paragraphs, it does a much better job than other supposedly beginner-friendly games such as Fabula Ultima or The Walking Dead Universe RPG. Those games have pages and pages, and they explain nothing about what role-playing in tabletop RPGs is about. It's a complete distortion, but here, very simple, in a few paragraphs. The game master presents a situation, the players interact with that situation as their player characters, and then something happens, the world reacts, that's it. So you have 4 abilities. You have strength for tests that require physical might. You have toughness for tests that require resistance. Agility for tests that require dexterity, and presence for tests that require knowledge. When attempting to do something with a significant chance of failure, an ability test is made against a difficulty rating or DR. You roll a d20 plus an appropriate ability and compare it to the difficulty rating. The Game Master will determine the difficulty rating and the ability to use depending on the nature of the task. When it comes to stamina, it's possible to push yourself beyond your normal limits to obtain an advantage, both inside and outside of combat, but your ability to do so is limited when you are burdened with your equipment. This mechanic is what really ties this game, at least when it comes to that particular stamina mechanic, to the Dark Souls, Demon Souls, etc. type of games. You have stamina equal to your empty inventory slots. You can spend 1 stamina to dodge, block, or parry an attack. Ignore half damage of a failed defense roll, that is, or spend 2 stamina to ignore all damage. You can perform a strong attack, add an extra damage die to your damage roll. You can perform a sweeping attack, which hits additional enemies adjacent to the enemy attacked. You apply a -1 penalty to the damage roll per extra enemy attacked. You can perform an extra action during your turn. You can cast a spell after you've run out of magic charge. You can lower the difficulty rating of any ability test by 2. If your stamina reaches 0, the difficulty rating of all tests increases by 2 until you can recover. We will talk about recovery in a future part of this review series. And this concludes this part of the review. In the next part we are going to talk about combat. This truly feels like a Souls-like game. I have seen similar mechanics in excellent RPGs such as Runecairn, so this is an excellent representation of that Souls-like mechanic in video games, but in tabletop RPG format. And the tests are very easy to carry out as well. Thank you for watching this part of the review. Don't forget to leave a like, a comment, and subscribe. And thank you so much to those of you that are going the extra mile to support the channel. If anyone else wishes to further support the channel, consider joining as a member and enjoying exclusive tabletop RPG tips. You can also use the super thanks button and check out the pinned comment below. This has been Abraham L. Jaguar, a professional game master. I am currently unavailable for professional sessions, but I will put my contact information in the description and in the pinned comment for when I am available again. And remember, in tabletop RPGs, you are not having a conversation about your characters, you are experiencing the game world as your characters. Once again, thank you and see you later.